Hello everyone, Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here inside the temporary Highland Weather Studios. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Boy, do we have a lot to cover today. We have threats from severe thunderstorms likely today, with the main threats being in the East Tennessee, which we have decided to activate red mode, which I'll get to the exact reason why in just a few minutes. And a tornado threat also remains possible, so please make sure you have multiple ways to receive weather warnings, watches, and advisories. The main threat appears to be late evening through the overnight hours. The main threat's mainly the overnight hours, but we'll see it possibly in the evening as well. But before I get into that, I want to talk about our first cut morning weather forecast. We can see starting off at 7 a.m. We'll see those mostly sunny skies with temperatures around 65, with winds to the north around 2 miles an hour. Then we'll see that cloud cover start showing up around 8 to 10 a.m. with temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s, with winds to the north around 2 to 4 miles an hour. So remaining relatively calm with the winds. Cloudy conditions still continue, and those temperatures remaining in the 70s. So warming up really fast, but then when we look at our afternoon drivecast, we can see we'll get really hot this afternoon. Temperatures in the upper 70s, even reaching the lower 80s, with those thunderstorms starting to move into the broadcast area to around 5 p.m. Just remaining scattered around this time, but winds will be to the north around 5 to 6 miles an hour, becoming to the west by 4 or 5 p.m. What I want to talk about as the main threat that we have here is, look at this. So we have an enhanced risk in effect for our East Tennessee counties, which includes Knoxville towards Johnson City, Tennessee. Then we have that slight risk extending through our entire coverage area for Asheville, Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson, Charlotte, Rock Hill, Hickory. All of those areas still remain. And what I want to talk about is the threats that we have, or the probabilities. The timing that I'm expecting this to be is, or predicting this to be, is from 7 p.m. to around 7 a.m. But if we look at our wind forecast for the wind probability for today, we have that medium risk. Hail also at the very high risk, my mistake. The tornado risk at medium, and the flooding risk also at medium. Because of the flood risk, we will see those training showers and thunderstorms still continue to move into the area hours upon hours upon hours, which we'll get to that future cast in just a moment or so. And you can just see how much rain is going to be dumped into the forecast for our forecasting area. So make sure you have multiple ways to receive weather watches, warnings, and advisories. The National Weather Service has those NOAA weather radios that you can purchase. If you don't have it, just go to your local store. They probably have those Midland weather radios. Go ahead and activate it for your county, and you'll get those warnings instantly, and it'll go off if you need to seek shelter. Not just today, we also have that tomorrow risk. We have those slight risks extending from upstate South Carolina counties all the way into our western North Carolina and Piedmont, North Carolina areas. That marginal risk is also extending from our East Tennessee counties into the western North Carolina mountains. So we are having to watch and monitor today and tomorrow. I'm not really going to expect much out of tomorrow's severe weather risk. Scattered strong severe thunderstorms, we may see a watch out of it, but I'm not really expecting like a lot of tornado warnings. So just be weather aware. Even if we don't see a lot, just be weather aware through today and tomorrow, and we'll monitor it just in case we need to activate red mode. Now if we take a look at our future cast, starting off this morning around 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. see the sky moving in. Then around 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. to 30, you see the shower strong to severe strong ones, my mistake, moving in to then around 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. we can see the strong, very heavy rainfall moving in. But we can start to see the severe weather threat start showing up in the future cast. You can see it in Kentucky, moving into our East Tennessee counties as we continue through our future cast. Then around 11 p.m. today, we can see those strong to severe storms start really moving into our East Tennessee counties. So again, as I said, the probability is from 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So just remain weather aware as we continue on. And then around 1:30, we can see those strong and severe storms start moving into our western North Carolina counties, bringing that moderate to heavy rainfall into the East Tennessee counties. But if we continue through our future cast, 3 a.m. remains the biggest threat for Asheville, Waynesville, all of those areas, as we see that moderate to heavy rainfall start really pouring in. Those severe storms are also possible, so make sure you have multiple ways to receive weather watches and warnings. Don't be surprised if you get woken up by loud claps of thunder or lightning strikes, as that remains a possibility. But continuing through the future, we can see those again more showers and thunderstorms start moving in. But finally, we'll start clearing out 9, 10 a.m. Then we'll finally see that sunshine starting off around 11 a.m. Thursday. We just gotta get through today. Today's forecast calls for mostly thunderstorms in Hendersonville with a high of 85, Burnsville thunderstorms with a high of 81, Waynesville thunderstorms with a high of 82, Bryson City showers with a high of 86, and get this, Greenville Spartanburg thunderstorms with a high of 89 degrees. Yes, 89 degrees, even possibly reaching the low 90s in the upstate. So we're going to have those hot temperatures. Hot temperatures and that convective from the storms don't really match up well. So I won't be surprised if we see some scattered strong severe storms just randomly pop up out of the blue and just start pouring rain, and we see those lightning strikes. Looking at tonight's forecast, we can see those showers likely with temperatures around 63 degrees, with winds to the south around 3 to 7 miles an hour, but that 60% chance. But again, that thunderstorm threat still remains. Now taking a look at our 7-day forecast, again, high of 86, low of 63 today. Thunderstorms still continue through Friday, but we'll finally start to see that clear out next week, with temperatures remaining relatively cooler, but then warming up just a little bit. Alright everyone, I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here inside the Highland Weather Studios. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. Remain weather aware.